Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. So, in this video, I'm going to be doing a personality test by Brightside. Let's go.
11 optical illusions that'll reveal your personality type. You might be familiar with the type of optical illusions that hide several images within one. But did you know that what you first see in such an image can speak volumes about your personality? Before you get to know
I
yourself on a
see.
whole new level with the help of these optical illusions, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join us on the bright side. Number 1. What do you see first?
I see a frog
A
and a
frog.
horse.
Most people see a frog right away. If this is about you, then you have a straightforward personality. You try to be honest and
I
direct
am a
with others no
straightforward
matter
guy
what.
then.
You're perceived as confident, trustworthy, and reliable. There are no hidden messages in your words, which is why people can trust
I
your
also
opinion
see
and
a
advice.
horse.
A horse. Not so many people manage to spot a horse from the get-go. If you still can't see it, try tilting your head to the left. There you go. What a beauty, right? Those whose attention is
I
first
saw
drawn to the
both
horse
of
are
them.
thoughtful individuals. If you're one of them, you have an analytical mind. You don't take things for what they seem to be. You have a critical approach to life and prefer to reach your own conclusions about a situation. Number 2. What do you see
see.
first?
Let's go. I see some bears. Right.
3 bears.
I
If
see
the
some
first thing
bears.
that caught your eye was 3 big gray bears, you have an analytical way of thinking. You prefer a logical and stepwise approach to solving problems. You try to break an issue up into separate parts. This helps you
I
understand
also
the
see
main
a
problem
mountain
and solve it efficiently.
and some birds, a
Mountains.
valley.
If you saw mountains first and only then recognized that they look like bears,
It's
your
actually
style of
really
thinking is
simple, right?
intuitive. You often rely on your gut feeling, and it rarely lets you down. You use your experience to solve problems fast and efficiently. You can notice common patterns in different situations, and they help you figure out the necessary solutions.
Okay.
Number 3. What did you see first?
Squirrel.
2 squirrels on a tree
Squirrels.
branch. In this picture, most people immediately notice a couple of squirrels sitting on a tree branch. These are the types of
Yeah.
individuals who can see the big picture effortlessly. If you're one of them, your abilities help you correctly assess situations at first sight and thus solve subsequent problems efficiently. A woman's face.
Okay.
Very few people manage to see a woman's face at all, let alone notice it at first glance. If you still can't find the face, tilt your head to the left. One squirrel will turn into the woman's lips and the
Oh,
other
okay,
into
okay.
her eye. However, if the face was the first thing you saw in the picture, congrats. You're a unique individual with outstanding observational skills. This
I
can help
didn't
you in
see
both
it.
your work and your social interactions with others.
Okay.
Number 4. What did you see first?
A man and a binocle.
A man with a pair of binoculars. You're a person who prefers to concentrate on the big picture if the first thing you spotted in this image was a man holding a pair of binoculars.
And I
Several
see a
glances
car.
are enough for you to collect all the information you need. That's why you aren't a big fan of thorough analysis. A car. If you instantly saw a car, your co-workers and friends must appreciate your ability to notice fine details. You like when everything goes according to a detailed plan. At the same time, you may occasionally overanalyze things, which can prevent you from making quick decisions. The letter A. Are you one of the very few who noticed the letter A first of all? If so, then
Oh,
your
okay.
strong intuition
Oh,
is
that man's
enviable.
mustache
On top
and
of that,
his
you're a
face.
person who always suggests creative ideas and non-standard solutions.
I'm not that creative.
Number 5. What did you see first?
A tree. I saw a tree.
2 faces. If the first thing you paid attention to was a couple looking at each other, then you're a romantic at heart.
Oh,
You
yeah.
really value the people in your life. Love and understanding
I actually
mean a lot
noticed the
to
whole
you.
tree.
Not
Right.
to mention, you have a positive and friendly personality. Your inborn reasoning abilities can calm down even the most nervous
I
or
don't think this is
agitated people.
accurate.
A tree.
Fucking hell.
If your attention was instantly drawn to a tree, you're the type who occasionally needs to be on their own. You love nature and solitude,
Yeah.
but don't mind spending
Actually, I
time
like
with
to
your
be
loved
alone.
ones as well.
My own.
Besides, you're a tactful person who avoids hurting others' feelings by all means.
Kind of.
Number 6. What did you see first?
I see a girl's face.
A
and some
girl's face.
flowers.
If you're one of those who notice the face of a young woman, you're always aware of your surroundings. What's more, you see patterns around you, and this helps you draw the right conclusions and make correct assessments. Flowers. If you saw only flowers in this image, you probably really love nature. You appreciate the world around you, but also manage to get
I
away
saw
from the
both.
everyday hustle and bustle when you need to. Number 7. What do you see first?
A cat and a mouse. Is that
A
a
mouse.
mouse?
If you spotted a mouse first, you're an optimist. You prefer to look for advantages in every situation. You
I
sometimes
saw a
might
cat
not be
first, then
practical enough, and people
I looked
often say
at
that you
I
have
saw
your
the
head in the
mouse in
clouds.
his
But in
like
fact,
nose.
you're well aware of the world around you. You simply prefer to concentrate on its bright sides. A cat. If you saw a cat as soon as you glanced at this picture, you're a realistic person. You know what you need from life, and you don't naively build castles.
You guys
in
to
the air.
comment, okay?
You see the world as a
What do you
whole,
guys
and this helps
see
you
and
plan your subsequent
what do you
actions.
think? Is this video accurate or not?
Number 8. What do you see first?
I saw a skeleton
A woman looking
and a
out the
girl.
window. If you notice the woman looking out the window first, you may tend to overlook dangers. You might even risk your life without realizing it.
I
You're
saw the
sometimes too
skeleton first.
spontaneous and a bit naive. That's why you may often find yourself unprepared for unpleasant consequences. A skull. Was it a skull that you first noticed? If so, then you're a realist rather than an idealist. You probably come off as a bit cynical to people who don't know you well enough. But your line of thinking is simply that all good things may come to an end one day. Number 9.
Right,
What
right.
do you see first?
I saw a guy. What's that?
A man
A
playing the
flute?
saxophone. If the first thing your eyes landed
Yeah.
on was a man playing the sax, then you're left-brained. This means that your forte is analytical thinking. You're also good at numbers and languages. Your friends often ask you for advice because your logic helps solve any problem. A woman's face.
Kind of.
If you first notice the face of a woman, you're a right-brained individual. And since your right hemisphere is more developed than the left one, your main trait is creativity. You use different forms of art to express
Okay.
yourself. Besides, you have a high level of emotional intelligence. And your imagination helps you deal with problems in an outside-of-the-box type of way. Number 10. What do you see first?
Second last one. I saw a duck. What is that?
A squirrel. If the first animal you saw was a squirrel, this means that the left side of your brain is more developed. Again, this hemisphere is responsible for logical and analytical thinking, as well as
I
mathematical
saw a duck
skills.
first.
A duck.
It
If
means
you
I'm
notice
right
the
brain
duck,
and
the
left
right
brain.
hemisphere of your brain is
And
dominant.
a combination
This means
of
that you're
both.
really good at everything connected with arts and creativity. Number 11. What do you see first?
Last one. I saw a
seal.
donkey.
If
No,
you
first
notice
I
the
saw
seal in
seal.
this picture, your
and
attention to
notice
details
donkey.
is astonishing. Your logic is sound, and it can help you out in any argument. You're great at
I
calculations.
saw
and
a seal
mathematics.
first, then I saw
On
the
top of
donkey.
that, your analytical abilities help you master
Donkey.
languages with ease. A donkey. You're a highly intuitive person if the
A
first thing
donkey.
you saw in this picture was a donkey. You value your freedom and prefer to work without any supervision. You often anticipate something that may happen to you. When you make plans, you consider all alternatives and opt for the best one.